I'm interested to see how many miles we put on it from dyno stuff, because we didn't baseline it because the customer didn't want us to. It has 470 exact. It did.
Yeah, I just checked. It was 470. It's hard to say because you're going like 160 miles an hour. So like,
And even
it
slowing
might,
down.
it could be either way. Like it might be more than you think or not as much as you think.
I've always kind of been intrigued by
Yeah, I have no idea, honestly.
This thing's gonna be loud.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it.
It's got muffler deletes, and then we did gunner counts.
Yeah, don't say it too loud.
I know. Ported blower, 255 pulley, R intake and meth. That's it.
Yep.
Auto. I don't remember what it baseline. I'm guessing high fours, like we all do.
Was it stock?
Just muffler delete, but yes, stock.
I'm gonna guess it baseline 463.
I think it was higher than that. I'll go look. Alright, you were pretty close. That was baseline. Haven't made another pull yet. Let's go. Yeah, I saw she was a little fat.
A little bit. First half a quarter pull.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't even.
Wow, it's like 1,000. I'll look actually. I didn't even go full throttle actually. It shows you how. And I started at 2,500 and ended at 3,300. So 800 RPM.
Yeah. I looked over, saw 10.3 and I was like, eh.
Yeah. I was like, well,
Okay.
take some fuel out.
Take two.
Yeah.
Pretty good little setup.
Yeah, not bad.
It's probably good we're tuning it on a hot day because he's in Florida.
Florida sucks.
Hey, the state doesn't suck. It's just the weather sucks 90% of the time.
I'll half agree with that, I think.
There's a reason why every headline starts with a Florida man.
With a Florida
Crazy.
what?
A Florida man, like a crazy story. Like a Florida man ate someone's face off.
Yeah, because everyone's like, oh, I'm not surprised. Some idiot that used to live in Oregon moved to Florida to golf after he retired.
Keep going with this. I don't know where you're going with this.
That's about it.
What's funny is, so when I lived down there, I would say a good 80% of the people I met were from this general area, New Jersey, New York.
There's a lot of people from down here that moved down there.
Yeah, like
I'm sure there's other places too. Like a lot of people from up here moved to Florida. I'm sure like a lot of people in like Texas moved to like Arizona or like, I'm sure there's a lot of places in the United States that have like their Florida, you know?
But I met very few people that were actually from Florida there.
I believe that,
Yeah.
for sure. My buddy's dad, who was a FedEx, commercial FedEx captain for a plane, he retired down there. I know there's a lot of people that go down there for sure.
The hurricanes weren't even the bad part. Like we just had like everybody freaks out about hurricanes. We had parties.
Same dude in Texas. Like I had my Camaro, my '96 SS down there.
Sorry.
And yo, man, that thing was. And I had like two dailies. I had a Suburban and I had like my mom's old Cadillac down there, and it's like snowed one time. Like I should say snowed. It was like a dusting.
Yeah.
Yo, like businesses were closed. Like, they were telling people not to go on the roads, and I'm literally driving my Camaro, and I got like skinnies and on it. Like, get the out of the way. Like,
it's because they don't
there is a quarter of an inch of snow on the ground. Like,
they're not prepared. They don't have salt trucks. They don't have plows.
Nothing. Dude, I actually had my Suburban down there. And I didn't obviously bring the plow with me, but it had the plow mount on the front. Still, it was like, this was years ago, so it wasn't like the new ones where like you can't even see anything. But one guy, I remember one day, he's like, man, I haven't seen one of them in years. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, the snowplow mount. And I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, you probably don't ever see them down here. Yeah. If it snowed down, I remember it did snow like a couple years ago. Down there, maybe they didn't get like a ton, but they got some snow, and I'm like, man, if I was anywhere around there and I had a plow, I'd be on my way there. You could charge whatever you wanted. It wouldn't even matter.
Yep. In the end,
there's good money in plowing, but it doesn't. I bought my plow when I bought my truck, so almost 3 years ago. I think I've used it once.
We've had really mild winters for the past 3 years.
I hope we get 10 feet next year.
I want snow. Like, I love
Me
snow.
too. I'm going to buy a side-by-side, quit this place, just rip around for a week.
Everybody down in Florida is like, oh, you're down here because you hate the snow? And I was like, I love the snow.
I love snow. I love all of the seasons.
Yeah.
Is my thing. Like, I love, if it's going to be 12 degrees out,
have snow.
Give 2 feet of snow. Otherwise, you can off with the 12 degrees.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I like when it's like nice boost weather, and the leaves are changing and it looks good. I like it all.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be 12 degrees, you better be snowing.
I agree.
Also, I'm pissed.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. 609 torque too.
That's good.
For a little bolt-on, picked up 160 or something.
No, not that much. I don't think it's
450 something, right?
Okay, so yeah.
166 that would be.
Okay, you're right. That's a lot.
That is, yeah, that is good.
Pump
For
gas.
straight pump gas, yeah, that's good.
Pump gas, porta blower, and our intake meth.
No headers or nothing?
No,
We just did the. Yeah, okay. That's good.
It's pretty killer.
Yeah, it is. Some cars are better than others.
Yeah. Alright, we'll do some transient.
Yeah.
Okay. He needs me to hold his hand at Chipotle.
Is it one of them confusing ordering places where, like, if you don't never been there before, like you don't? I've never had Chipotle.
Nah,
so
Chipotle's awesome, dude.
Never had it.
So Bill said there was a wing off, and I didn't get it. I thought he was talking about like a wing eating contest. Now I get it.
A spoiler contest.
There you go. I could go for some good hot wings.
I could go for some Hooters.
Dude, Hooters food sucks.
Dude, you know what, Steve? Why don't you just get out of all of our lives?
I mean, who goes to Hooters for the food?
Other question is, who the f*** in Delaware gives a Hooters for their girls?
That's a fact. You have that correct. I rarely go to the one in Delaware. I go to the one in Chadds Ford.
I thought they were going to be closed a while ago. I thought their lease was out and they weren't going back.
Dude, once they stopped doing like bike nights and car shows and Firewaters, stuff, then that place went downhill. That used to be the best place to go. Little Fred Chaser. So Matt's making pretty good progress here. Intake manifold off. He's gonna keep going with the teardown. Eric obviously has his next project, that wide body Z06. Carbon brakes. Carbon wheels. A lot of carbon in this thing. Look how wide these things are. There are some steamrollers. 355s. Big old boys. So what are you doing again on this? Is it? It's getting cam and stuff?
Cam, mat,
Okay.
fuel system, heat exchanger, intake, valve covers.
Oh, sick. Alright.
Yeah.
Sick.
$10, man.
What's for lunch today, Eric?
Little Caesar's pizza.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Little $5 hot and ready?
No, we're going with the stuffed crust.
Ooh. It's good. Have you tried the pretzel one yet?
No, dude, they don't have it anymore.
What?
They only have it certain times of the year. Or they don't. They might not have it at all anymore, honestly.
Dude, it's actually really good.
Yeah, I know. Every time I wanted to get it, I was like, now.
Dude, it's good.
Oh, I bet. I've heard nothing but good things about it. You said that.
Little
Chick Kelsey, I know, said it.
I'm not really a big fan of Little Caesars, but when I had the pretzel crust, I was like, this is pretty good.
Flat out.
Phenomenal?
I mean, it's
Dude, I don't know about phenomenal. No, it's not.
It's better than Seasons.
Oh, Seasons is the worst.
It's definitely not the worst.
It's horrible. Seasons pizza is literally cafeteria crust, like
Steve's
pre-made.
privileged, isn't he?
Privilege. You're the one that had a TV in your bedroom when you were 4 years old.
So?
Privileged.
I knew it.
So Matt has the engine out of this thing. He was gonna take the trans out, put the cam in from the behind, and he decided not to. Instead, he took her out.
That's Koozie Chews. Thanks to our friends at Circle D.
Yeah. Eric has about 8,000 of those.
What?
Circle D koozies.
Oh, yeah, I
Nice new knee pad for me.
Ooh.
know. Yeah, I have the bottle koozies, too. They're rare.
Matt loves a good knee pad.
They don't send the bottle koozies anymore.
Yo, Circle D, hook it up. We also used to do a lot more converters back in the day versus now.
Back in the day, we were wild and free.
Okay.
Brian Tooley, Circle D. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Rare. You don't see these anymore. The good old bottle koozie.
Eric's so excited about this bottle
I
koozie.
know, they're great. I do have one at home, actually.
Proven Motorsports. Got our name right on there.
We should have koozies.
We should. We could do that. Race, pro, then, mo, or sports. Oh, that's kind of satisfying. It's got a little bubble to it.
Sucking her right on.
Alright, so after lunch, after your Little Caesars, we'll do a cam shot.
End of the day, I'll be bolting it back in. Cool. Probably put the heads on it, on the stand.
Okay. Although getting the passenger header on.
No, this. I'm not sure what headers they are, but they're slipped right out.
Okay.
Didn't even lower the frame.
Oh, good. Maddie, Cam.
That's me. Come on, guys. Steve's trying to get his 5 minutes of work in today.
Seriously. You're so funny.
I do crack myself.
Everybody talking, chit-chatting away. Motec system exhaust.
Man.
See, he has no idea. He's like, huh?
What is that? Some Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
What are the name and brand of the tires? Mishimoto?
Mashimoto ZX tires. So we know that it's somebody in the street racing.
Yes.
Yeah. Eric doesn't have any Fast and Furious references.
Yeah, because it's retarded.
It is not. I need 2 of the big ones tonight.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
Amateur racers don't use nitrous oxide.
All right, you got Steve started over here. You're going to need to remove him.
There you go. Heads off. The old crappy AFM lifters out. Front cover off. Pan off. Then we can do the cam. God, I really wish they made a front cover that could come off without taking the pan off. It's so stupid.
Well, I mean, it's the oil pump.
I know, but... And then putting all these stupid lifters into every single car. Like, these don't even have AFM DOD, but they have the damn lifters. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, technically you would really only need to change 8 lifters, but we just do them all because we're in there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 2, 2, 2, 2.
That is correct.
Billy Madison. Eric inspecting the shaft. Moves it up. Moving the shaft thusly. It's going bare hands.
There's no other way to go.
Well, Matt uses gloves.
Oh,
Matt likes protection. Eric's a little
Matt doesn't
dirty.
like to get his hands dirty. He's really been in a rare mood out here. You missed him. He's really freaking out.
As he puts a box down and it drops.
Yeah. He is upset.
Matty upset. It's Friday. Oh, Eric's just real gentle with it.
You have to be.
Super gentle.
Got to get her in there nice and smooth like.
Man. Might have been the smoothest cam install I've ever seen.
Yeah. It is. Keep it nice and straight.
I was going to say something, but I'm not going to.
Let's hear it.
Let's check on the golden one. Whoa. He's
hyped, dude.
He is upset.
He's hyped.
I've never seen someone so upset on a Friday. Oh, here comes the 5 o'clock rain. Called it. Another damn murder hornet in here.
Big motherfucker.
Dude, they're huge, aren't they?
That one was.
Smell them cats.
It's alright.
So yeah, all we did on this was heads.
Yep.
I'm interested to see how many miles we put on it from dyno stuff, because we didn't baseline it because the customer didn't want us to. It has 470 exact. It did.
Yeah, I just checked. It was 470. I bet on this car, since it's, you know, just heads only,
Not that many pulls.
I want to say 5 miles.
I think that's a lot. I don't think it's going to be that much.
It might be a lot, actually.
I think probably 3. Because we're not doing trans, obviously. It's
Yeah.
a manual, but
And I'll only do a few pulls because
Yeah.
I could put a file in it and it'd be fine. But I mean, I don't like. Yeah, I don't know.
big power cars with autos probably a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Maybe 10.
It's hard to say because you're going like 160 miles an hour. So like,
And even
it
slowing
might.
down.
It could be either way. Like it might be more than you think or not as much as you think.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Okay, I'll stick with 5.
All right, we'll see when it's done.
Yeah.
I've always kind of been intrigued by
Yeah, I have no idea honestly.
So yeah, we didn't do a baseline. Customer did not want to. He just bought the car like this, super low miles, super clean. Didn't want anything to happen. I don't
Yeah,
blame
he
him.
bought it and had it shipped here. He hasn't even seen it yet.
Yeah, no tag on it or anything.
Nope.
So he's being smart, getting the heads fixed, and he can enjoy it.
Yeah, it's what year is this thing? 07?
It's 07, so even crazier that it's low.
07 2LZ with nav, which is the same as my race car.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's kind of neat.
Maybe he wants to sell it. I could just have like a, this is what it looked like at one point, and
Yeah,
this is what it looks like now.
we'll put these next to each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Granted, my race car only has like 6,800 miles or something like that.
yeah, you said last time I had an odometer, it's about that.
Something like that.
You had what, 3,000 when you dropped the valve?
Nah. 4,800 maybe or something like that. I don't remember. Somewhere around there. 4,800. 5,800? I don't
Crazy
remember.
is this thing technically, I mean, I don't know if a stock clutch needs to be broken in, but this clutch isn't technically even like past 500 miles.
I mean, it's a fresh ass car.
It is. Fresh ass stuff.
It is. It is fresh.
511, pretty good.
What did it be? Oh, we can baseline it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see what this thing would have baseline too. 470 mile bone stock Z06.
I mean,
World may never know.
let's take our average of about 50 for heads and subtract that, and that's about what it
No,
probably
no, you can't do that. Face. It's like, oh, the average dick size is fucking however big. Let's just take 50 guys and they just all have the same size dick.
would. You took it a little farther.
I'm just saying you can't do dumbass things like that. So much.
How many miles are we at right now?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, we're gonna wait till the end?
Yep. I don't know. I honestly have zero idea how many miles it'll be.
Yeah, like the 6th gen Camaros, EL1s with like the 10 speed.
They'll do a lot.
They'll do a lot.
I got like 190 mile an hour in those things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So every car is probably different.
But I'm doing like 150 something in this, I think.
He revved it out longer that time, but about 140 to 150. Give you guys the weather as well. Feels nice in here. Humidity's a little high. It's raining out, but temp's really good. Alright, last pull. Let's see how many miles after this. 5. There you go.
Doubt me.
I just did an extra pull just to make it 5. Looks.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's 3. I gotta do another one. So yeah, there you go. That was what, 5 pulls?
I don't know. What number are we at? We're at number 6 and we didn't do any baseline. So 6 pulls,
Somewhere.
but
full.
2 of them I didn't save.
So figure pulled probably 3/4 of a mile-ish.
About that?
Okay.
Yep.
There's your answer. Eric's making progress on this Z06. One head's on, valve spring's all done. K-Tech Valley cover on. Is he a baseball player? Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Wasn't he Yankees or something? Dude, I don't know about you, but I think all professional athletes should just be able to take whatever the hell they want.
I agree.
And just whatever. Like, let's go to the
Some
max.
choose not to, fine.
Yeah.
I think you should just be able to do it.
I agree.
It make so much more exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, have games that
I
are
mean,
like
it's not
30
healthy for them.
30 runs. Yeah, but if you're willing to do that to your body for your sport, whatever, that should
I
be
mean,
up
you
to
get
you.
paid enough to do it. You know?
That should be up to you.
They get paid.
It'd be like home run derbies every game. It'd be so sick. I guarantee you those stadiums will be packed. Do you remember the days of the home runs of like Barry
Stadiums
Bonds and
still
all
are
those guys? And
No,
McGuire?
Oh, I know. I remember, dude. Remember how big it was?
Yeah,
It was huge. Late '90s, early 2000s.
absolutely. Everybody's going after each other's records. Like that was
exactly.
that,
Sosa, all those.
yeah,
guys.
that was the peak. That was exciting. Like,
Yeah.
let's
and
get
that's
back
all
to
that happened.
let's get back to that.
They're too weird nowadays.
Here you go. Looking good, Matthew.
Yep, should be running. I'm gonna say
4 or 5 o'clock.
noon. Yeah.
That's what I figured. You got lunchtime coming up now. We're back together.
Definitely by 5.
I'm glad we agree upon something with sports, because that's my mindset. Like, you should just be able to do whatever the hell you want. Like, you want to take, go for it.
Yeah, man.
And if you don't, then okay, then be expected to
I
get
think
your
you
ass
should be able to use
kicked.
metal bats.
I agree with that too.
I mean, the only reason they don't play with metal bats is because people would be killed.
Yeah.
Like they'd be line driving into the stands and it would just kill somebody.
The amount of ball speed and stuff on.
Yeah. I mean, you see how far they hit with the wooden bats.
I mean, even in the college where they still play with them, they're still.
Yeah, I know. College baseball is fun to watch. Little League World Series is one of my favorite
it's
things
great.
to watch.
Yeah.
Because those kids are like, some of them kids are just talented, dude.
And it's local too. I mean, well,
Yeah.
not the world.
Williamsport.
Williamsport, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Sound off in the comments. What do you guys think? Should you be able to take whatever the hell you want for your sport without testing and worry? I think so. Let's see Bill's input. Bill, do you think that...
Whatever Steve says is the opposite is true.
No, Eric actually agrees with me on this. Do you think in baseball and other professional sports they should be able to take whatever the hell they want, like steroids, all that stuff?
No.
See, you're the opposite of how Eric. I think they should be able to take whatever the hell they want. Just make it exciting.
No.
Bill watches basketball, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true. They get knocked over and they cry for like an hour.
they're a bunch of bitch boys.
You guys discussing that the Flyers getting swept this weekend?
No, we're not talking about that.
They didn't lose yet.
Well, I mean, they went 0-2.
3-1.
I mean, at least they won a game, you know?
Yeah, that's true. One more game, they're
You
done.
know, typical Philadelphia fan. At least they won one.
It's true.
Yeah, they didn't get swept. Your team got swept.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at it.
Damn.
Look at it wrong.
Let's go Simmons is out.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know shit about basketball. I don't watch it, so.